Star Wars Battlefront 2 is about to change forever, and in this video I will be showing you everything from mod support, new maps, custom servers, to stats and so much more. It's all being done by fans for fans. Before we do get into today's video though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future Battlefront news updates. So, it has been 4 years this month since the final content update for Battlefront 2, but it is still a very popular game and has an exceptional community. In just a few weeks, the biggest change to Battlefront 2 will happen. It is going to revolutionise how you play Battlefront 2 for the better. It will keep this game going and alive for many years to come, thanks to all of the new content and more. The same can't be said about the Battlefront Classic Collection. It now has less than 100 players on Steam concurrently. It has been an absolute flop, but DICE's Battlefront, with the community behind it, is where you want to be playing. Before we do get into what's coming to this game, I want to address something that's a big common misconception. There will be people commenting on this video right now saying, "Who cares, I play on console, I'm not spending thousands of dollars to get a PC." Well, the good news is PCs that run Battlefront 2 very well don't cost a lot these days. You can get a PC that's better than a PS5 for less than the cost of a PS5. The barrier to entry to play PC games, especially Battlefront 2, is dramatically lower than it has been before. This project is going to make Battlefront 2 bigger, better, and make modding so easy that you won't need to follow the tutorial that so many of you have watched over the past 6 years or so. You could fight within the Jedi Temple on Coruscant in the Battlefront Classic Collection with AI upscaled textures and other issues, or you could soon play it in DICE's Battlefront 2. Yes, this is gameplay of one of the map mods coming to the game. Let's now talk about what this big Battlefront community project is and what's included in it. So this is Kyber V2. It's the brand new iteration of Kyber custom servers, which I've made videos on in the past, and if you're in the Battlefront community, you probably have heard of them. Though this update is a completely rework of the system, it's not just private games anymore, it is just so much more. The Kyber team yesterday released a big blog post detailing all of its features, and let's now go through it. So kicking things off with a release date. We don't have a specific release date, but at this moment in time it is targeting a release this month. Yes, that's right. The big standout feature is the improved mod support. So this is now going to allow you to simply automatically install mods without needing to do all of the things that we had to do previously, like Frosty Mod Manager, things like that. They are actually working with Nexus Mods, the website that most of us get our Battlefront 2 mods from, for a hands-free installation process. This means joining servers with mods will never have been easier. It's just going to make it a one-click play. You literally select the server and it will install the mods and play them. It's going to be absolutely fine. If you've played Gary's mod, things like that in the past, where you join a server and it installs the mods for you, it's going to be similar to that. One of the big points of friction with Kyber servers previously was how some people couldn't get mods to work, some people had too many mods, just all things like that. So that's right, you won't even need to use Frosty Mod Manager to play modded Star Wars Battlefront 2 when using Kyber. The Kyber team did provide us with this video showing it in action, so it takes less than 30 seconds to go from choosing the server or starting a new server and then loading into the game with Battlefront Plus, which is the biggest Battlefront mod so far. It has so much new content, and this will be the mod that most people will be using with these servers, because it just adds so much and it's very well tested with Kyber. In terms of actual servers with the server browser and such, there will be dedicated servers, so you will have official servers that are completely 24/7 owned and operated by Kyber. These will have various game modes, maps, things like that, and have different ping sites. So there is even one in, say, Australia, for example. So you won't have to connect to, say, one that's much further away. One of the big issues with Kyber previously was the lack of 24/7 servers. There was never enough servers to always be there, and now there will be 24/7 servers. There will also be community servers, which will be hosted by community members. And on top of that, you can have your own one-time private game servers as well, which uses your PC to run the server. And this is what we saw previously with Kyber in version 1. All of this is built with the brand new launcher. It seems to look much better and just work far greater than before. It's got some really awesome looking UI. It looks very similar to how Battlefront 2's UI works. I think people will be very happy and find themselves to be quite familiar with how it works. It does not matter where you own the game, be it the EA app, Epic Games Store or Steam. This is a replacement for the EA app, basically. So yeah, you don't even actually need to worry about having the Epic Games Store version or Steam version, which has caused a lot of problems in the past. I know so many of you use the Epic Games Store version because you got it for free when it was released for free, and this will eliminate those issues, hopefully. Here is a look at the brand new server browser, which is familiar if you've played Kyber before. It's very similar, but it has received some changes. It's more feature-rich and overall is a nice improvement, and you will get a bunch more options to choose from when you're hosting a server as well. So here is a look at the hosting page and things like that. There are some really awesome settings that you have control over. You can customize your server however you want with all of these different options available to you, and you can create your own map rotation as well, select the map and mode. Even Jetpack Cargo is an available mode to choose from, so if you want to bring back that limited time game mode from many years ago in Battlefront 2's life cycle, you can with this. Alongside the server browser, there will actually be a mod browser as well. So as you can see, all of these big mods are going to be made available to you in this mod browser. You just select which mod you want, and you can get it right away. It's very, very simple and eliminates so many of the other steps that we had to do with Battlefront 2 over the last 6 or 7 years. This is as close to official mods as possible. One of the big missing features from Battlefront 2 that never unfortunately got realised because the developers just didn't have the time before they got pulled off the project is stats. So DICE have actually been tracking all of our stats since launch, and stats have now been accessed by Kyber for PC, Xbox and PlayStation. You are able to see your KD ratio, your win percentage, how many total kills you've had, how many games you've played, and so much more. And this trickles down to the individual units as well, so you can see which hero you mained the most, what hero you've done the best at, things like that. A very interesting feature that I don't think anyone expected to come to Star Wars Battlefront 2 is proximity voice chat. So in recent times, quite a few games have started to add this functionality, and that has now been implemented with Kyber. So yes, you will actually be able to have proximity voice chat within the game, and I think this will go down pretty well, especially in game modes like Heroes vs Villains and Ewok Hunt especially. You can toggle this on and off though, so that's a nice feature, and you're able to choose if you are the server host to have this on or off. There is also a spectator mode. That's right, you can see right here that using the game's built-in spectator camera, you can now actually spectate games properly and host your own tournaments or other events, things like that. There is even a free cam as well, so you aren't just tied to being in third person. I'm glad that they've actually been able to show us some footage of this in action. Some games have implementations with Discord, where you're able to see what map and modes you're playing, things like that. Well, with Kyber, that's going to display all of the information about your Kyber session in Battlefront 2 on Discord, so players will be able to join easily and check out server information, things like that. There will actually be a Kyber V2 playtest coming soon, so you can actually sign up for that. There will be a link down below in the description below. This should be happening within the next couple of weeks ahead of its official launch. Since the beginning of DICE's Battlefront community, it has been awesome. So many great people, and so much has come from the fans, and it's great to see this game continuing to thrive with the fans. And sure, DICE's developers weren't able to add more content to this game, even though they wanted to, but years later, people still want their really good Battlefront fix, Star Wars fix, gaming fix, whatever you want to say, because this game is such a great game, and this new community-driven project is just going to evolve the game even more and keep it fresh and going for many more years to come. Following the absolute failure that is the Battlefront Classic Collection, this could not have come at a better time. I will be making videos when Kyber 2 does come out, so make sure you do stay subscribed for that. And comment below your thoughts or any questions you have down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like. Subscribe so you don't miss any future news updates, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.